So I've had an idea recently that maybe I'll write a book of sorts about how there are lots of rock bands and rock fans around that are young or whatever that aren't being paid attention to because the modern mainstream media isn't talking about them and is only focusing on boy bands and stuff like that. So it'll probably have different parts to it, like exposing various bands. A lot of it'll be what I've learned through my Spread the Word of Good Newer Grunge Bands Facebook page. I'll talk to, if I wanted to, I was thinking about doing like interviews with bands and fans, and that'll be a good idea too. Also just talking about all the various projects that I've come across or that I've been involved with, whatever. There's lots of like grunge fests, rock shows, tours. There's various things coming up, different collaborations, all the social media pages and all the websites. There's lots of stuff to show that rock is nowhere near dead, but people think it is because it's not promoted on the news anymore. So it'll explore various aspects of that, and really, I'm thinking of it like in terms of a grunge biography for the modern grunge scene, and what if we could like document music scene while it was happening, while it was underground, instead of write about it after it gets famous. And then let's see what else. I was gonna have like maybe a section about me and what I like, and so that people can like get to know the author. And I'm not expecting anything out of this. I have no idea how to get something published, but maybe it could happen. I don't know. I just kind of want to write something down. And I have like lots of blog post ideas, lots of video ideas and stuff like that. I've written about it various times, but I never really thought of it full on, closer to a book type of thing. I just keep it to articles, blog posts, whatever. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. I might do like, I've been thinking about, album review type of things, band reviews. I might add some of that in there too. But yeah, like the running title right now would be like, 21st Century Grungers and Other Generation Y Outcasts. Rock isn't dead. The current mainstream media just isn't promoting it. And so, yeah, that'll be what it's about. Just how, if you think rock is dead, you couldn't be more wrong. There's more than we ever could possibly get through. More than you could ever possibly need, want, or listen to. And just talking about some of that. And then showing it, doing, like, talking about the whole community. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Oh, and also, like, how lots of young people don't like reality shows and, this and that and the other that's supposed to be stereotypical Generation Y stuff. But it won't be just for younger people. It'll be, anyone could read it. And it'll probably talk about, older grungers, too. But the bulk of it would be how there are lots of younger people getting into grunge, getting into rock and roll, and then it'll also explore more rock scenes too. I'm not like totally fluent in the modern other rock scenes, but yeah, it'll basically just talk about how there is definitely rock today, and it isn't just the polished core type of stuff, you know what I mean? There's Every genre you can imagine that has existed still exists with modern bands. They just don't get talked about on the news like they used to. Yeah, and I'll probably talk about, various other types of things, how I fit in with it, how other people fit in with it and feel like they can connect to it, and different ideals that go along with that, different things that we like. Probably throw in some, like, cliched, stereotyped, type of things like Beavis and Butthead and Daria and flannel and. But yeah, I was thinking about this, and I think eventually I'll get it all done. I think it sounds like a good idea. I always wanted to do like a documentary, like actual video footage of this, but it can be hard to, when you don't have lots of money and don't know what you're doing, to get video out to all these other people and to get interviews with them. So I was like, why not do it in a book instead? So I could just write stuff down and I could interview people through the internet. That'll be easier because then you could just type like questions to them or ask them to say something and they could type it back and then you could put it in writing, and it'll be so much easier than trying to coordinate video footage from like halfway across the world, you know. Yeah, I'll probably try and tie together everything that I've seen in the community so far. Yeah, but I just wanted to say that because there's some thoughts, and maybe that'll get going sometime.